Alright, so I am working on this 1984 XL350, taking the motor apart. In the previous video, if you watched it, you saw me take the head off of it. The head's all over here. I have not cleaned it yet. I'll be doing that after I get some more parts off. Look down here, there's a crank. The cam chain over here on the side. I need to get the cam chain. I need to get this out as well. That's all that at the top end. Looking at this case, I don't know how to see the list, but there's all kinds of silicone stuff there. I don't know if it was a leak or what it was. If you look at these wires, the thing had spark. Those wires are all frayed and everything going in there in the stator. So we'll get all that off and look at it, check it out. So I'm going to set the camera up over here this time. I'll zoom in just a second. Let's see. Alright. I'll turn it. See how that looks. That's good. Alright. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around, take off all the different bolts and everything. I'm going to be using the air wrench, which I used in my last video. It is raining like crazy outside. Thanksgiving week, it's on Wednesdays in Virginia. It's been raining all yesterday, all night. This is supposed to stop raining a little bit, so I hope so. Kickstarter's off. Kickstarter had a 12mm bolt going into the back. You know what? So I have to keep checking. Let me flip this window around on the camera. Alright, that way I can see what I'm doing. See what action's been taken. Alright, so there's a bunch of different type of bolts holding this one in. As you see, I got my little socket with the Allen wrench on the end of it. This is it's a 5. It's a 5. There's a lot of Allen head bolts. That's not. So they're not all. So I'm going to go around with the Allen wrench socket and take out as many as I can. I got my little dish over here to drop all my bolts in so I don't lose them. So it's Wednesday morning. I got over here. That was probably about 5:30 or so, and figured I'd take something apart. So I decided to take this motor apart. I got the top end off a little bit ago. You can go back and watch that video. That little tag that I just broke off, that just is what I had that written down. Same as the compression was. This motor had 155 psi before it was taken off the bike. Kind of got tired of looking at it, so decided to take it apart, sell the pieces. Actually, my brother came over and took it apart one day. I was at work, and he got off early, so he came over. He took it apart for me. Now I'm going to show you a weird looking bolt in a second. I don't know. This one right here. That one right there. Someone has put a groove in it. I don't even know if this will fit into it. Oh, that got it out. I don't know what. If someone stripped it out before and couldn't get it out. Or what? Huh, interesting. Alright. Get some on the bottom. shifter's in the way on the other side. I'm gonna have to take that out in a second. Oh, come on. It's not Allen. Weird that they got all these Allen sockets and then they got a couple that are not. Now, I don't know. That's the oil filter right there, and I don't know if there's any bolts going through there or not. I'll see if this cover comes off before I mess with it. Alright, so here's a 10. Let me turn that radio a little bit. If you don't know me, in my videos I usually don't have music or stuff playing in the background. I don't get in trouble with eBay for them trying to claim my stuff because of copyright issues. Let's see. Just so you can see it. There's a bolt down at the bottom that's 10 millimeter. I got that one. Alright, so all the bolts are out, I believe. Let me double check. See if I can pop it off. If anything, I might have to go into here and see. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that. Get the filter out. There might be 1 or 2 bolts behind it. This would be 8 millimeter, three 8 millimeter bolts. The oil was already drained before, so it shouldn't be much, if any. It's a little tight. That's as tight as it is. No, there's no other bolt in there. It's probably just another piece being a pain to get out. Usually it's got some little tabs you can kind of catch on. Knock it free. There we go. If you look right here, there's a little lip that I was able to get the screwdriver on and just kind of tap it out. Alright. So here's the case. Doesn't look too bad on the inside. And there's all that goopy stuff here. I don't know why. I don't know if they were trying to put it on the stator wires or what. Looking on the inside, I don't see any cracks or anything. No idea. It's usually interesting to pull something apart trying to figure out why somebody else did something. It's usually a mystery. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to start off in here taking off the clutch. So I'm going to pop these 4 out. $10mm socket. pressure plate's got 4 little screws, and behind it, it's got springs. So hopefully that's out. You gotta hold it all together. It's gonna fall, maybe. All right. There's all of that. Get these springs off before I lose them. I need to get a new air hose. If you lay it just right, it doesn't leak. Alright. Got a big bolt in there. My guess, and I'm sure I'm probably wrong, it might be 27. 27 seems to be pretty popular, but that might be too big. Let me see if either of these fit. Too small. 27. I don't know what it is about 27. That's the socket I lost before. Alright, now, if you notice, I just used the air tool to pull that bolt off. I would be very careful putting it back on with the air tool, not to break that aluminum. I've done it before. Putting it back on, you end up breaking it. So I actually use a torque wrench. Alright, so here's the whole clutch basket. Pull it out. I'm going to put this back together now so I don't lose any pieces. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Hopefully any of you that are traveling are going to be careful. Wish you safe travels. Hopefully some of you get to watch some football. Football's kind of over for me this season. Being a Redskins fan, I don't have a whole lot to cheer about. Kind of disappointing season going on. Alright. We got a bunch of parts in here. Kickstart gears. I want to get the chain out. This right here, this tensioner, looks like it's got a 10mm socket right there. I'm going to pop that one out and get that put with the head stuff. Then I also need to get that chain out. Put it with the head stuff. I'm going to sell. There's that. Alright. Usually it seems like they've got one that's bolted in like this one was, and then there's usually one that's just stuck down in there like the one I took out in the last video. Alright, so that's with all my head stuff. Pull this chain up. There's a bunch of stuff still in the way. Alright, so I need somewhere else to put this stuff. Let me get a box. So this box is going to be gears and stuff. I've got a whole bunch of trash bags. I like putting stuff in trash bags, that way I don't lose all my pieces. Alright, I'm going to drop all this stuff in different bags. That way when I go to take pictures, I know where everything is. Nothing's lost. Oh. Alright, so I'm just going to start popping some of these out. Like I got a bunch of 10mm. Cover there. This plate off in front of this gear. And to be honest, I don't know what all these gears are. Let's see if I take this one out if the whole thing comes out. Probably not. Yeah, it came out some. I'm gonna get the other piece out. I don't know if to call this pickup coil or what it is. I think that's what the name is of that piece. This is what all the wires were. I guess it's not that. Earlier I said this was the stator. The stator's on the other side. This is like some sort of a pickup coil or something. That's what these frayed wires were for. Alright. Oh, that was in my way. Alright. Got this little mechanism out of the way. Get over here. And I can slip my chain off. Now my cam chain's out. Drop that over here with the head stuff. Alright, so I don't know. A bunch of stuff. I don't know what's a piece of metal in there. Pulling this gear on, it's kind of weird. It's like a metal finger sticks around. I don't know exactly what gets that off. It's kind of loose on there. This whole kickstart gear. I guess I need to take the kickstart gear off first. Kickstart gear. All this popped off the front. No problem. Got my nuts and bolts together from each item. So the kickstart gear's got this clip on it. Let me get this clip out of the way. And I'll show it to you. I hate these clips. The little tool that I have for it wasn't really working too well. Try it again. One of those little tools. It's up there. Come on, man. Pull it out. things that you would think would be so simple, I used to turn into more of a task than they should be. I got the thing all crooked. Now I can get it straight again. Maybe I can. Alright. So it's one of these rings. I hate those things. I don't know why. This gear, you'd think would pull right on out. I'm sure it's going to be a pain also. There's nothing holding that gear on anymore. Alright, I don't get it. Let me go ahead and pop some of these other things out. Maybe it's something holding them on the backside. Well, don't know what this is. It didn't sound too good. It did not sound good at all. I don't know what that was. As you can tell, that has something to do with the clutch. I just like taking stuff apart. Forget working on people's stuff. Come on with this gear. That's what I'm gonna do with the clutch there. Alright, I don't know. There's another. Let me try to put a wrench in it. That is the most awkward bolt there is. Can't get any kind of pressure on it. It's a slip off. Let me go ahead and pop this thing off here for you. Let me get something done. I don't know what that one was either. I'm not getting a whole lot done here. At least I got the clutch and stuff out. Alright, so this one, I'm gonna put this through the rods so I can pop this loose. All of those came off, no problem. I still don't think that's going to give us enough room. So there's that gear from earlier. In there, I don't know. I'm on it. All right. Well, with those gears out of the way, I ran it loose. I just got to somehow work it so that there's a bolt right here behind the kickstart gear. I don't know what else would be holding the kickstart gear in. Well, that was that bolt. It's holding this little arm in. It's got a wheel on it. That goes along with that star looking. I took it a second ago. It's got this behind it, holding tension on it. But that had nothing to do with the kickstart gear. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna stop for right now. Everything else is out of the side except for this gear, these two gears. I might have to get some sort of a puller out and see if I can pull it. But anyway, thanks for watching Big Drum's Garage. I got the clutch out, looked in this cover. As you can see, all that stuff's out. Those are the two gears I'm having trouble with right there. So I'll keep working on that, and y'all have a great day. Alright, so once again I'm bringing you back to the motor. I've been messing with it, trying to figure it out, and I got it, I believe. Behind, a lot of times they just pull out, but this one behind here, there's two Allen screws, bolts. This is a 5mm Allen wrench. I was able to go in here, loosen that one up, and then over here, loosen this one up. Now, when I did that, go ahead all the way. I haven't taken all the way up yet.
Listen, Yael, I'm going to take your gelt. You bet your ass I am.
It's along with roulette. It's just like roulette, maybe in craps.
Yeah, minus the popularity and fun. It's exactly like roulette.
But when I did that, the little finger that's kind of holding the top gear in started to move.
What time do you land in Vegas?
I land in Vegas tonight at 6:30.
This whole
Dude,
thing's
you're
coming
after
loose.
sundown, bro.
Yeah. Well, Ellie, you should know this. We can light the menorah anytime.
Alright.
That is true. That is true. You don't have to do it at sundown.
Exactly.
Are you? I swear to God, if the answer
Alright, that's it.
is yes, is somebody in the wrong
Those two
family
screws.
traveling with a menorah to put in the hotel room?
All that's coming on out.
Come on. You know my mom, of course.
Of course she is.
Alright. Thanks for watching Big Drum's
Will you be
Garage.
the only one at Twerksgiving with a
Now have a good
felon wrap
Thanksgiving.
around
Thank
your
you.
head and arms?